Disclaimer: this story does contain gore, but not that much of language. The only thing that may bother people language-wise would be the talk about death and blood. So if you guys are sensitive with that, please click off the video. I also must say, due to these reasons, later on inside the book I may read a little bit of violent stuff due to what I type, and due to the story being a horror story. So I suggest 10 and up for this book. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Hello everybody, my name is Honey Lemon and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reading the book I have written for y'all to listen to. It is a book called May One Be Saved. It's a Pride Isle Sanatorium story, which is a Roblox game, not owned by me. I'm not even like one of the upper ranks. I'm probably like the lowest rank, maybe. But sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, but Divine Sister or something like that is the owner of the game and owner of the idea of the game. I just really liked how the game works and stuff, and like the story of the game. So I really wanted to make a book about it, which I'll be reading each chapter once. So like one chapter, I'm going to be reading the first chapter I wrote now. I don't know what I'll post again because I need to get another chapter done. I'm just reading them as I go. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's a little... my books aren't that good, but I really hope you guys will enjoy this book reading. May One Be Saved, a Pride Isle Sanatorium story. Written by Charlie, aka Honey Lemon. Chapter 1. The Girl with the Pale Skin. This story begins with a young girl in a small town where at night they say monsters come out and that they will eat you. The young girl was not afraid though, but she was different from other types of girls. She never wanted to wear dresses or play with Barbies. She also hated her long hair so much. As she grew older, her parents noticed her strange behavior. She grew up and now she's 14, and her parents still think she's acting strange, and not how they wanted her to act. "Dear, come downstairs, please. We need to have a talk," the girl's mother said. The girl came downstairs. "Yes, mother. How may I help you?" The girl said in a very mature voice. "I got some new dresses for you to try on, as well as some makeup, so you can someday find a husband," her mother told her. "But Mom, I don't like dresses, and I'm so young, why would I need a husband now?" the girl said in a confused voice. "Dear, you need to wear dresses and find a husband, so you can have a good life, and you need to study more so you can become the next nurse of the family," her mother said in a stern voice. "Well, what if that's not the life that I want to? What if I want to be something else, like a baker or a tourist?" the girl yelled back. "You can't, because I said so, and enough of this sass right now." Her mother's now yelling at her. In her family, there's always a nurse passed down, so the family can stay wealthy, and the women of the family are not allowed to cut their hair because cutting it would be like saying, "I don't want to be part of this family." The young girl grabbed scissors off her mom's desk and cut most of her hair. Now it was short. Her mother looked at her with an angry stare. "That's it. Go to your room right now. You are now going to be locked in there doing school. No more friends or guests, and you can never leave this room unless I say so." Her mother yelled and dragged the girl up to her room and locked her in there after boarding up her windows. The girl would only be let out 3 times a day to use the restroom and get some food, with only bread, melon, and a glass of water. The girl was stuck in there for weeks, then months, then a whole year. Her mother saw her grades changing to really good and finally let the girl out of her room. The girl was pale, her skin was almost white. She had bags over her eyes and looked like she had only gotten 10 minutes of sleep. "Alright, dear, now that wasn't that bad, was it?" The girl was quiet and said nothing. That night, the girl and her mother sat down for dinner. at the table. The girl ate the food like she's not eaten in forever. Her mother was going to yell at her about it, but decided not to. "So does this mean you're willing to be the next nurse?" her mother said. The girl stopped eating and looked at her mother without saying anything, and then left the table to go to her room. 2 hours later, her mother went to check on her because she heard talking in the girl's room. When she opened the door, she was shocked and scared. There were paper drawings of spiders and dead people on the walls. The girl was in the middle of the room saying "spiders are humans" over and over again. Then she saw her mom. The room was silent. Then the girl started laughing for 5 whole minutes. Her mother stood there in the room in shock. After the 5 minutes of laughing, the room was quiet. Once again, the girl yelled at her mom to get up, but when she didn't, the girl threw a chair at her mother. Her mother was about to pass out, but she whispered, "You're crazy, Rosalia." Rosalia looked at her pastel mother. Rosalia had forgotten her name. The meaning was beautiful rose. Rosalia was indeed like a rose. She was beautiful and caring, and had a sweet smell to her. I know this story because I'm Rosalia, and this is my story. Now that was the end of chapter 1. What does this have to do with the Pride Isle Sanatorium? You will find out next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Have a wonderful day, and make sure to look out for part 2.